Morning everybody, it is the last day of 2021 and New Year's Eve tonight. Just before I get into everything and before it gets too hot, it's going to be a scorcher today.
But these are the ones that are hotter than Haiti.
No, not that hot. Yeah, that's the one. Just a quick shout out to Full Fathom 5 on my singlet. They've got a shop on Redbubble, so go and check them out. They've got heaps of different gear. We've got hoodies, t-shirts, and I'm wearing my singlet because it's going to be an absolute scorcher today.
It's 38 today.
38.
Oh, it's stinking hot. It's stinking hot.
It's a stinker. Lachlan introduced me to their van years ago. We just absolutely love them. Put them on in the car every time we go to the Otway. Now drone footage, so go and check them out. Another crap COVID year full of lockdowns. I'm doing my to-do list for 2022 and I've got heaps of stuff that I want to go through. This is one project I've been working on for the past 2 years. I want to try and finish it next year. I want them to be more organised. I started with this one. This is the album I did for Lachlan. Just a do-it-yourself album. Well, that doesn't look very good. I might paint that. And I brought this one in with me, which is the next one I did. These are what most of my albums do look like before I've painted them. They're glossy. I had to make sure that the paint would stick on there. They're sealed and then the cover's put back on. Some of them have got illegible writing all over labels on their sleeve. Most of them aren't even in any particular order. And then I thought, well, that's worked. Now I'm gonna have to do more. After I go to art with Justine, she's at Just Art Studio in Geelong. She puts the numbers on them, helps me finish off the really fine details if I can't do it myself. Puts what the name of the album is on the side, and then we're finished. I'm painting 35 and 36 at the moment. So what I've done is get a photo from each album and paint it on the cover. Probably my favourite one here at the moment. Birth of Jaden. And I've got a photo over there and I've painted it on the back. And I've done that with all of them. Now the really OCD thing about this project is painting them is the final stage. We scan them if they haven't been scanned, put the photos in order that they are in the album on the computer, and then I'll back them up twice at my house, and then Mum's got a spare hard drive at her house of mine that we back out over there in case the two of them over here get something happen to them. And they're backed up on the stick on the photo frame. So I have them playing all day. On my photo frame. A couple of different goals for next year with my walking is I nearly made it around the block. I went out of the driveway to the left and around 2 corners and halfway up the next street, and then I went the other way to the right on a separate day and went halfway around the block the other way. I'll nail that in the colder months, and I tried walking up the steps with a walking stick at the Rip View and then walking right through to the car park. I want to be able to do that.
Nice start.
Heart rate go. That's that part done. Now I'll just see if I can go for a leisurely walk. Over halfway, there was just one final slog up one hill completely. I was nearly there, but Lachlan had a televised surf competition.
There he is!
Is that him?
Yep, yeah, that's Lockie.
If you're a Melbourneite, you don't even need to come and surf.
That's your dad? That's him?
Just stay surf.
And he didn't want to get burned, and I was starting to get too hot. So we pulled the pin on that one until a cooler day. Starting to get really hot in the land room now, and I can't sit much longer in this wheelchair, but I do have a couple more things to go. I got a request this morning for Lachlan to help me walk, I'm assuming without anything. So I've got two options that I've got planned out. I can either walk up the pier in Queenscliff, or I could walk between the groins at Front Beach. Or I could do both. So this project I've been working on for a long time. I really want to get that one finished this year because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different movies I've created with my nana, who has now passed away. I've nearly finished one. It was really hard for about 4 years because I was grieving to even attempt to do them. And then through one of the lockdowns, I can't remember which one because I've had so many, I started doing it and then I got on a roll with it. I nearly finished one. I just needed to wait until the markets go back on so I can go and get some footage at Drysdale Market. I still need some footage and photos that other people have that I haven't got. I just asked her as many questions as I could think of, and now I'm putting it all together in a documentary. Which also leads me to investigate my family tree, but that's more than a year's work. I've been doing it gradually. Alright, so next year I want to work on, possibly finish my album that I've been working on for a while. It's called Grief, or possibly Good Grief. Don't know yet. It's going to be all the stages that I've gone through with my MS. I'm writing a song for each one. And I want my brother to help me make a film clip. For it. And I was going to have my art teacher and my carer paint all my symptoms on me, and then like wrap a snake around my chest from another friend. I've got good contact. He's got a mobile zoo, so I have that represent MS hug and have like a huntsman run over my face from all the tingles. That'd be cool. Yeah. With the other half of my music project, both the boys are in school next year, so I can have my guitar on the floor without it getting broken. That's a novel concept of it being in my reach. I'll be playing a lot more keyboard, but I want to get a piano for the other room so I can just wheel up, sit down in a seat and just play. Another item I've had on my to-do list since 2015 and I totally forgot about is walk to the top of the Yuyangs. And one thing that put me off was there's no handrails. I'd have to try and climb steps, about 400 of them, just holding on to other people and walking up there. I'm pretty sure I can do that because it's only about a kilometre. One thing I've found really hard over all the lockdowns is the fact that I've lost so much muscle strength, agility, being able to move more freely from rock climbing twice a week. So I would like to be able to get that back and get back onto at least the blue hole. So I've got one wall I'm keeping my eye on. I'm halfway through them doing just the blues, but then I have to switch to greens. It goes green, blue, yellow, then black, red and purple are the hardest ones. So I think I've done pretty good considering that I don't use my legs that much. Lachlan laughs at me when I come up with this idea because I would need someone just as strong as he is to ride alongside us on another longboard. I said to him it would be fun having someone ride next to us on the longboard and then pass me between the two of them so I could switch boards. I kid you not, we're always booking in to go to a waterfall. That week, I'm sorry you're going back into lockdown again. And having to do it 3 or 4 times. And then I lost a lot of my strength and we were up to doing the harder waterfalls. So I really needed to get my strength back up again before I do some more. There's one I want to do this summer, it's canyoning. And because we have all these lockdowns, gets overloaded with work when he comes back into business. So we have to sort of get in line and wait till we're allowed to do something with him. And then I'm trying to build my strength up as much as I can and doing everything on my to-do list. So lots to do this year, busy. Feel free to comment, subscribe, let me know if you have any thoughts or requests. I will try to do them.